Hi everyone, and welcome to the Tability Onboarding series. My name is Will Villacrez, and I'm here to help you get up and running. We've broken things down into a few short videos that will walk you through setting up your app, from logging in for the first time to closing out your quarterly goals. But before we jump into the platform, let's talk about the two questions that you'll want to answer in order to best get started. First, who is going to be using Tability? Tability is a flexible tool that will scale with you and your organization, but knowing how you want to start can give you the best way to understand how Tability will fit in with your company. We have some basic recommendations based on your company size. For small companies, say 2 to 10 people, having everyone on Tability is best. In small orgs, everyone tends to own some part of the quarterly goals, so everyone should be able to update their progress in the product. For organizations of 20 to 50 people, you might consider piloting Tability with just your leadership team. Ensure that everyone who will be updating key company goals is invited, but otherwise, this is a nice way to refine your OKR process before adding everyone in the organization to participate. If you're looking to move faster and have some OKR experience, you might skip directly to adding the whole team. For larger organizations, 50 to 250 people, or enterprise organizations of 250 people plus, we also recommend piloting with a select group of people. However, you might consider a T-shaped pilot, your leadership team, and then one department, like customer success or engineering. This will not only help ensure that your OKR process fits with Tability, but will also give you insight into how Tability will scale as you roll it out to the individual departments. Generally, anyone who is responsible for updating or reporting on your OKRs will need to be part of Tability to ensure no lost context on the progress being made. The second question you'll want to answer is around how you'll set your goals. What does your quarterly goal process look like? Some key things to understand about your goal process are: what frequency do you set your OKRs? We always recommend quarterly goals, but you might have annual OKRs or a custom cadence. Do you cascade your goals through the organization, where one team's key results become the next team's objectives? Or do you take a bottom-up approach, where you have each team set their own goals and then align them to the top-level OKRs? How many committed goals will you have? Goals that have a determined absolute outcome. Versus how many stretch goals? Goals where achieving 70% of the result would still be a success. Who is responsible for giving updates on each key result? In Tability, your team will update their goals regularly through check-ins, and you'll need to know who to assign to do those. Finally, who's responsible for overall reporting on all of the OKRs? Department heads, your CSO or chief of staff? Who will need access to the results of the OKRs, even if they might not be actively working on them? Take some time to write down your answers to these questions. It'll make the rest of your Tability rollout much smoother once you have your directions set. And then come back and join us for part 2.